Hey guys, it's me, Joshua Dorridge, and thank you so much for taking the time out to look at this video. I just thought I should hop on here and do a video that may help people uh, bring out that gift that has been buried within them for quite some time. I remember being at a job for 10 years. I've been serving at this job, and I started feeling as though there was so much more to offer than just Monday mornings, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. every single man. That was crazy. And I believe within myself that I had so much more to offer. And I went ahead and I trained. I went to school. I qualified myself to be able to get a promotion, to be able to move out from what I was doing, to move into something that I was qualified to do. It's not that I could not have done what they asked me to do. I could. As a matter of fact, I was very willing. But 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, and I was like in the same position. And I started to complain. I started to find myself in the CEO's office on Monday morning bright and early because I was really, really unhappy. And then I was reminded that a job will pay you your worth. The salary you are getting right now in your job, that is how much you're worth to the company. And as much as you advance yourself, that is when they will promote you. That is when they may find but you are paid right now what the company believe you are worth to them. Now, that is okay, right? Don't get me wrong, that is okay. What is not okay is when you choose to stay there, you choose to complain, you choose to just operate as though you're stuck, and God has placed so much inside of you to make yourself triple your monthly income. So I really hope that this video encourages somebody, put somebody to the end of a cliff and push them off, because a lot of people need to know that there is so much more to offer to life than just a job. So I want to talk about my transition, right? So the uncomfortableness, if that's the word, it came, and I started to lose a zeal for the job. I started going to work when I feel like. Sometimes I feel to go to work and I calling sick, and that to me was dishonesty. Maybe there are someone out there today going through the same thing that I've been through, and you're going to work late. Sometimes call lie and calling sick. That is shooting yourself in your leg, because one day you will have a company and your staff may do the same thing, and you know what you will say? You will look down at that same individual. And no, God has placed in each and every one of us a gift that is screaming to come out. How did I move from a job to starting my own business? Well, you see, one day, my wife and I, we went to visit her aunt. Yeah? And we were having this conversation, and for those of you that knows me, I am very conversational. I love to talk. I don't need to know you personally to have a conversation with you, because I believe we are brothers and sisters, different parents but the same father, and that is a spiritual thing. Yeah, so I believe everyone is connected in some way or the other. I don't look at race, I don't look at ethnic, I really don't look at those things. As long as you're a human being, and I mean, I will talk to you, I'll have a conversation with you. Yeah, because there's something I can learn from you, and there's something you can learn from me. So yes, I started having this conversation with this aunt, and then I was asking her, "Hey, tell me, I heard that you into real estate. I'm looking for a piece of land to buy, and etc. and etc." And I was just creating conversation, and then my aunt was, no, my wife's aunt was like, "Why you all don't get into the real estate?" It's like, what? You can do that? How? Now I start to get excited because knowing me, I love talking to people, I love meeting people, and that is what you need as a salesperson, to talk to people, to just be a servant, to be able to push your product. So she put us on to the tutor, and the rest was history. We went, we paid big money, we do the course, we graduated, and from there we started our own job, business, sorry. Yeah. And what happened, this is what happened when we launched out. We I mean, obviously it was new, so we still had our jobs, and I was doing my do. Yeah. Sorry, I thought it wasn't recorded. Yeah, and I was doing my do, and a lot of clients started commenting things like, "Joshua, you are really good at this." Things like, "I really appreciate your patience." Things you just make this seamless. They started commenting and complimenting me, and I started to ask myself, I give 100% for a job, and they don't even tell me thanks. They just pay me my flat salary, no no attachments, no feeling. They make. And I said to myself, wow, on that day when I was observing it, when I started getting those compliments, a shift took place in me, and that was building my faith, building my faith to the point where I started having a conversation about my wife about leaving that job. You know what happened? In July of 2019, I fired my boss. Yes, I told them bye bye, I am gone. I went on a 21 days pray and fast, and I say, God, I listened to a video. Steve Harvey said, jump, and before you hit the ground, God will elevate you up. So I started listening to a lot of Steve Harvey. So Steve Harvey have a lot to do with that decision making as well, and of course God, because I fasted, I prayed, and I say, God, I need clarity and direction to be able to go forward, and I was able to make that transition. I left that company. They didn't really give me anything, but anything to the point like a big lump sum, because obviously I resigned, right, or later. So guys, I was able to do it, and my only source of income was this business. So I started to work this thing, and I started to see success. And I'm saying to somebody today that maybe it's you that is keeping you back. Maybe it is you that is keeping you back, because I believe God had wired each and every one of us with something great. And if we can only tap in, if we could only get a taste, you know what's keeping us back? False evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. Fear. You know what fear? Fear of failure. What if it don't work out? What if it don't? Can I say to you, the what if, that is not up to you. That is up to God. And if He placed a gift in you and you start to work that gift, you know what will happen? He will begin to elevate you more and more and more. He will not leave you to struggle. He will not leave you. I'm not saying everything will be perfect. He will literally test your faith. Like sometimes He bring my account to like less than 10,000. And then sometimes He carry it up to over 100,000. Okay, right? But guys, hear me out and hear me out well. Just imagine if I was fearful and I didn't choose to make that jump, to make that switch. to go out, to launch out. But it first starts with a burning desire. A burning desire. You have to want it. My question to you today is, what is that burning desire that God placed in you, in your heart? Because we all can understand God doesn't give us any money, He gives us ideas. Show me the scripture where God gives someone money. Billionaire King Solomon, ideas, 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 and they get the ideas and they multiply, expand. Maybe God is saying to you today, that idea He gives to you, it should be like a pin. As you sit on it, it choke you back up to work. Hear me out and hear me out well. Do not allow yourself 5 years, 10 years, 15 years to pass and you haven't yet tapped into your true purpose. When purpose isn't how to say it, abuse steps in when you don't find the purpose. So when you do not find the purpose for you being here, you begin to abuse yourself. And I mean, it's plain to see. Some people abuse themselves, they smoke out themselves, drink out themselves, and fall down all over the place and bust up the head. Alcohol, cigarette, woman, like they just don't find purpose because they try searching, they're searching, and maybe that is you today. Searching. What are you searching for? Everything that you are searching for is within you. My question to you is, when are you going to activate that gift? When are you going to launch out? When are you going to fire your boss? I have seen how COVID-19 changed the landscape for all of us in this country. As a matter of fact, the world. I saw businessmen, some of them while they were crying, others were smiling. People who had jobs and it was kind of shaky start big business now. The amount of restaurants I saw open after COVID, the economy actually went back up almost immediately because of COVID. So COVID didn't only kill people, but it allowed people's idea to give birth. So can I say to you, should we, I mean, this is, and I believe this comes from way back here, the human mentality of slavery, and sometimes we function better under oppression, and we have to change that. COVID came in, and COVID stretched us. COVID caused us to, it really squeezed us. But a lot of people have to say, thank God for COVID, because it really changed their financial future forever. Don't allow you to keep you back. And it doesn't matter for what no one's saying. It's not what people say about you that matters. It's what you say about you. That is what matters, my friend. So I really hope that this video is an encouragement to you. Somebody is at that decision-making point, wants to throw their frame, wants to fire their boss, wants to start a business, wants to do something new. But you are keeping you back. I really hope that this video will do something to you, will provoke you to good works. Alright? Do not let a job dictate how you live, what you eat, what you wear, and what you do. Because your life is in your hands. The Lord placed each and every one of us here to make a difference. And inside of you is a king and a queen and someone great that is banging, that is bawling, that is crying to come out. And it's only when you find that purpose, when you give that person inside of you an opportunity to come out and work and represent, that is when you will live your true purpose. My name is Joshua Rich. I just love encouraging, inspiring, educating people as best as I can. I own Ebenezer Real Estate Services Limited with my wife, my beautiful wife, and you guys know I have a bouncing baby girl, lovely, bright, amazing. She's gonna be the future of Ebenezer one day. And of course, I also do financial advising. I am a sales representative with Guardian Life in Trinidad and Tobago. I help a lot of people put things in place for their future generation. I help people put things in place for their retirement. I help people put things in place for a lot of other things. Let's have a chat. If you want to get in contact with me, you can comment on this video, or you can send me a WhatsApp at 299-2295. You can send me a WhatsApp on 299-2295. Guys, you have something great to offer to this world. Do not allow the grave to continue to be known as the richest place on earth. Inside of you, there is a multi-billionaire waiting to give birth. That book that needs to be written, that song that needs to be sung, that restaurant that needs to be open, and the list goes on and on and on. Get right before you get left. So I'm your boy Joshua. Be encouraged, be inspired. God bless you. Be sure to like this, subscribe and share this video, and I'll be doing a lot of other videos just to encourage you, because that's why we are here. God bless you, and I love you.